Animal cruelty. What is animal cruelty? Animal cruelty is the act of violence or neglect perpetrated against animals. The term gets thrown around a lot, but the legal definition of the term varies by the state. This has caused some confusion because an animal activist's definition may be different than that of a farmer or hunter. Due to the confusion, the United States has no federal law for cruelty towards animals, which is becoming a serious problem in today's society. History of animal cruelty. The history of animal cruelty goes back to ancient times. Dogfighting has been traced back as far as the 12th century. Cockfighting has deep roots in American history and culture as well. Many of the founding fathers took part and became fond of the blood sport. Different types of animal cruelty. Dogfighting, animal hoarding, puppy mills, and factory farms. Dogfighting. One of the most common types of animal cruelty is dogfighting. It involves two dogs being placed in a pit or ring to fight until one cannot continue any longer or until one dies. These fights can occur anywhere: streets, alleyways, city parks, or in any other secluded areas. The canine victims suffer ongoing cruelty and neglect during their training process. They are often forced to wear heavy chains and are left outside without shelter. These dogs are also forced to take steroids to increase their muscle mass, stimulants to make them more aggressive, and narcotics so they cannot feel pain during the fight. They are also starved to death so they can make weight in contract fights and to make them fight more aggressively. The creed in the dogfighting world is breed the best and bury the rest. Animal hoarding. Animal hoarding occurs when an individual is housing more animals than he or she can adequately care for. It is defined by an inability to provide even minimal standards of nutrition, sanitation, shelter, and veterinary care, often resulting in animal starvation, illness, and death. Not everyone who has multiple animals is an animal hoarder. There are several signs that may indicate someone is an animal hoarder. They have numerous animals and they may not know the total number of animals in their care. Their home is deteriorated, meaning they have dirty windows, broken furniture, holes in the wall and floor, or extreme clutter. There is a strong smell of ammonia, and floors may be covered in dried feces, urine, and vomit, and fleas are present. Puppy mills. Puppy mills are becoming an urgent and worldwide problem. In just the United States alone, there are about 15,000 puppy mills. Hundreds, sometimes thousands of dogs are forced to live in these mass-productive facilities and produce litter after litter of puppies. Puppy mills supply almost 100% of the dogs sold online, in pet stores, and throughout newspaper ads. Dogs are kept in unsanitary small wire hutches located inside sheds outdoors with no protection from harsh natural environments or inside with no temperature control. In puppy mills, dogs are rarely released from their cages to play and get the proper amount of exercise they need. When the breeder dogs can no longer maintain the high-level productivity, they are disposed in the cheapest way possible for the owner, such as starving, beating, shooting, or even burying the dogs alive. Factory farms. A factory farm is a large industrial operation that raises large number of animals for food. Over 99% of farm animals in the United States are raised in factory farms, which focus on profit and efficiency at the expense of the animal welfare. These farms pack animals into spaces so tight that the most can barely move. Without the room to engage in natural behaviors, the confined animals experience severe physical and mental distress. Facts and statistics. An animal is abused every 10 seconds in the United States. There is a huge number of animal cruelty cases reported daily. However, it is only the tip of the iceberg. The most common victims are dogs, which are at 64.5%, other animals at 25%, and cats at 18%. In a survey, 71% of domestic violence victims reported that their abuser also targeted their animal. Now, all 50 states include felony provisions in their animal cruelty laws. How to help. We as individuals can help out by evaluating the situation, reporting any type of neglect or cruelty towards animals. People can also help by donating and supporting organizations such as the ASPCA team, the Humane Society, and PETA. These programs work hard each and every day to help end animal cruelty and give abused animals the second chance at life they deserve.